This is my 1970 Datsun 240, and right now it sounds like this. Yeah, that's 100% a misfire, so we're gonna go back up to the engine bay and start diagnosing. The first thing I wanna do is pretty easy. We're going to check the spark plug wires, and to do that, we're going to come to the distributor, pull these off one by one, and check them with this multimeter here, set to ohms to check the resistance. I mean, seriously, it's pretty easy. Once you've disconnected the central plug from the distributor, you just basically go down the line. So this is cylinder number one. There's the number one. We got it here. Let's take it over to the bench. Before we get started, let's make sure our multimeter works. We should touch them together and get some form of resistance. We do. Now let's check it. We basically plug in one on one side and one on the other, and we should get a form of resistance. Now, once this kind of levels out, it should be in the 9 range, which it is right now. A really good thing to check if there's any extra resistance going through the band once these level out is move the band a little bit. If you're getting a lot of resistance moving the band, there's some interference, which is a problem. But the first spark plug wire is good. Number 2 is also good. That's 3. That's 4, 5, and that's 6. So we figured out it's not the spark plug wires, but that's good. Next stop is the spark plugs, and since the wires are already out, that's pretty easy. This is pretty easy. All you need to take out spark plugs is a spark plug socket and a wrench. So let's get to wrenching. Now when pulling the spark plugs, we're basically just checking for any crazy wear and tear on them. These were replaced like 3 years ago and this car has no miles, so I'm not really seeing anything, but we're already down here, so it's worth a look. Well, that one looks insanely burnt, so I think we just found the culprit. So I couldn't find my feeler gauge, so I had to go to O'Reilly's and buy one, but I did find out something interesting about these spark plugs. None of them are gapped correctly, so I don't know who put these in, but none of them are gapped correctly, so I'm just going to replace all of them. If you look over here, I'm already on Z-Car Depot, so I'm getting new spark plugs, I'm getting new ignition coils, because why not? An OEM filter, because I don't like how the current one is an OEM filter, and then bumper mounts, because I need more bumper mounts. While I was out at the auto parts store, I picked up one of these on the Lono tool from Advance Auto Parts. It's a compression test kit, so we're going to test the compression in each cylinder. And if you want to see that, follow for the next video.